Hello everyone, welcome to Mobility Academy from the Flexibility Guy, Coach Elia. In today's video I'd like to show you an exercise to stretch your hip flexors, more in particular your Iliopsoas, which is a really important muscle to stretch if you want to improve your hips and legs flexibility. But before I start, let me ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notifications so you'll never miss one of my next videos, okay? With that said, let's start. So this exercise here is really similar to another stretching exercise we have seen in this channel called the quad stretch and wall, but here we are going to focus more on the iliopsoas rather than the quad, okay? Now, the setup is really similar to the quad stretch and wall, the exercise I was talking about. Now, you start with one knee on the floor, or if you have like a hard floor, you can put something under your knee just to stay more comfortable in the stretch. I'm using a yoga block, you can use a pillow or whatever. Now, if you're advanced, you can put your knee against the wall, okay? But if like you're not advanced, or maybe you tried this exercise for the first time, or you're a beginner, so you're not really flexible, you just start with your knee a little bit away from the wall, like this. Now I'm going to show you this variation. From this position, you make a lunge with your front foot, with your front leg here, okay? And when you make the lunge, you want to make sure that when you are in the position, you have your front shin bone perpendicular to the floor, okay? So the purpose of this stretch is to bring your hips down towards the floor and the front heel. So when you are in this stretch, you want to make sure that your front shin bone is at least perpendicular to the floor. What you want to avoid is that position here. Okay, as you can see, I have my front shin bone, which is not perpendicular to the floor. My front foot is too close to the wall. So I want to take a step away from the wall, and I want to make sure that as I go into the position, I have my front shin bone perpendicular to the floor. So now I can focus on this stretch. As you can see, I can keep a yoga block under my hand just to relax my arm more and stay more comfortable in the stretching position. Now I push my hips down, okay? I just remain here. I try to relax as much as I can, 6 to 10 breaths. And then as I want to improve my range of motion here, I can do a PNF contraction. A PNF contraction is a strategy that allows me to improve my range of motion here and to be more relaxed in the position. A PNF contraction consists in squeezing the muscles I am stretching in this position here, which are my hip flexors, and to do that, I want to push my back knee against the floor and my back foot against the wall, okay, at the same time. So I push the knee down and the back foot against the wall. I hold that contraction 10 to 15 seconds. So I want to hold it, just hold it. I push and I hold. I push and I hold 10 to 15. And then as I stop, I inhale. I relax the muscles, exhale, and I try to get deeper. Okay. And I can repeat again, 6 to 10 breaths. Now, the first mistake of this exercise here, as I said, is this one, okay? The second one is to bring your front knee out. So what you don't want to do here, when you are in the position, is pushing your hips down, but driving your front knee out, like this, okay? As you can see, my front knee is sliding out, okay? What I want to do instead is to keep my front knee in. To do that even more, you can put your arm under your knee and you can grab your opposite elbow. This will ensure your front knee in the correct position, okay? And then you can remain again, 6 to 10 breaths. You can repeat from 1 to 3 PNF contractions where you stay in the stretch, okay, 6 to 10 breaths, and then you do a PNF contraction 10 to 15 seconds, and then you just repeat the cycle from 1 to 3 times, okay? If you are a beginner or an intermediate and you need to build your flexibility, you should start with your knee a little bit away from the wall, but as soon as you can, try to place your back knee against the wall and you do the exact same exercise, but this time you want to do that, okay? It's the same, but you're going to feel the stretch a little bit more in this part of your body here, also like in your abdominal area. It's really common because the Iliopsoas is also there, okay? So this position here. To do that, to like improve the stretch even more, you can squeeze your back glutes as you are in the position. So try, as you are in this position here, to squeeze your glutes. So you spend like 6 to 10 breaths here, and as you stay here, you gently squeeze your glutes. This will increase your stretch even more, okay? You'll feel more stretch in your hip flexors, okay? So this is the wall psoas stretch. With that said, I hope that with the information you have found in this video, you're going to improve your hip flexors flexibility. Now, if you give this exercise a go, please let me know in the comments, even if you have any further questions. If you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. That's all from the flexibility guy, Coach Elia. Have a nice stretch and see you in the next video.